Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're diving into the Forest of Training Straw, taking a look at the new Legend Marco. That was the team, those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Alright, so we're going to start over here on stage 12, because this is where I start actually popping some specials. And I got to say, Marco destroys this forest. Now, I wanted to take Marco into a place where I could really showcase the cooldown factor. Now, HAWKINS Forest has become a bit of a meme because you can just like abuse this sort of recovery socket situation. But with the addition of Luffy Sanji on the team, as well as Bonnie, as well as Marco as well having hunger, I thought this would be a really cool place to actually take Marco in. So we can just abuse the recovery orb mechanic. Marco gives a higher multiplier for powerhouse fighters and side characters as a captain if you have a matching orb. So I thought this should be a really, really cool place to do it. I will be doing some showcases with him in like Revolution 2, Dofi 2, probably taking him to the Kid Forest as well and see how he performs there. But yeah, I gotta say, like he had no issues with this forest. He tore through it so quickly. He gives cooldowns, he auto triggers his special, and it all works out pretty hunky-dory. Because he's a side character too, he has access to the Miguelo, which means you can lock your orbs. And on this stage against Hold'em, we actually used the Luffy Sanji special to lock all of those recovery orbs, which is really nice. As you guys saw, we used the Bonnie special to get around the special line, and it all worked great on that Raizo stage too. Moving on to Kinemon and Kanjuro, these are the guys that give us the super orb lock. For 4 turns, you cannot rotate your orbs, or your orbs will not be rotated. So if you just lock those recovery orbs, you're basically just going to hang on to recovery orbs for the rest of the run, and Marco is just going to start popping the hell off. Be careful on this stage against Kinemon and Kanjuro, because if you get them below 50% HP or you kill one of them, they basically spell the end of your run. So, as you'll see here, like, I'm sort of just, like, slightly tapping, and I'm still eating some meat orbs, because that way I'm activating the hunger, namely for Bonnie and Luffy Sanji, because I have them rainbowed. But if you have some tablets into Marco as well, Marco is going to be hitting extremely hard as well. Just because, like, you get that base attack boost from hunger as well, and you can just basically continuously stack that throughout the run. Bardo support on Robin got around the paralysis on turn 1, and then we can take out that stage on turn 2. Onto the Kyoshiro stage now, he gives us special bind, as well as special reverse. This stage is normally stereotypically very annoying. He also gives us slot bind and puts up 3 turns of defense up. Thanks to the Shanks though, he's a Psy unit. He's the only fighter that's not on the, like the only character that's not a fighter on the team. But his versatility is so good for this particular stage, and his special is so powerful for Marco, that it just works like an absolute dreamboat here. With that, we can just like hit some perfects, hit some greats, hit some goods. You guys get the drill. As you'll see, we sort of just destroy Kyoshiro. We have a lot of HP as well, thanks to the special of Luffy Sanji, giving us the overheal mechanic. Moving on to the Jack stage, Jack will give us 2 turns of Despair, which we can actually remove thanks to the switch of Luffy and Sanji. And then we just stall the first turn. On the second turn, Jack is going to do like a whole bunch of HP cuts. And he is going to also give us chain coefficient reduction on the first turn, as well as making Dex and Strength orbs unfavorable for 99 plus turns. So very annoying. On the second turn, we remove the special one through natural stalling. We can then use the super classing of Marco after we use the Shanks special. So that way we get the cooldowns for Shanks. And then we can pop our Marco special as well. Or you can pop your friend Captain Marco. Like, honestly, it really doesn't matter too much. From there, we will be pretty hunky-dory. And we can just absolutely decimate our boy Jack. Bye. See you later. Jack revives. He's going to come back later. But don't stress. Nevertheless, we'll take him out then. Once we move on to the Zoro, Law, and Sobama stage, because we use the super classing of Marco, we actually get an auto trigger of our friend Captain Marco, which is super nice. We do copper blind on our top right, bottom right, middle left. So make sure you have Luffy Sanji in either the bottom left or the middle right hand spot. So that way you can use their switch ability to actually get around the blind, which works out very, very nicely. Thanks to the auto trigger of Marco, we get a 2 turn of attack boost to our fighters, powerhouse, and side characters as well. And then we can basically just take this stage out. Now, if you probably attack a little bit better, I do imagine you could probably kill Law on that first turn. And then you could probably like kill Sovereign Mask if you just hit like all your perfects. And that way you don't have to take 2 turns to get chain boost carrying into the next turn. But nevertheless, against Jack, it doesn't matter. Because on Jack, we are going to have to stall. Jack puts up 3 turns of damage reduction threshold, as well as giving us 3 turns of attack down. He blows away our friend Captain every second turn, and then basically turns into a Dex unit, and he just like double attacks from there. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to take our time on Jack. We're going to eat those recovery orbs. We're going to stall for a little bit, not too long with this team because of Marco's like ability of cooldowns, but just for a little bit. And then basically once we get to the point where we can like take him out, we'll be hunky dory from there. Alright, so as soon as you get back to like your double captain situation, you can actually just pop the Luffy Sanji special, and that way you'll get the overhealed mechanic again, as well as getting a nice chunky attack boost, because you should be at full HP thanks to the recovery orb mechanic, right? And that way you can just take out Jack, no issues whatsoever. Ideally, you just want to have like your Shanks special back by the final stage, and you also want to like get your Marco specials a little bit lower. On this Kaido stage, he gives us 5 turns of burn, which is about a 15k burn, as well as, pretty much that's actually all he does. He gives us, like, recovery down as well, so the recovery of sort of stopping is, super beneficial. But then all we can do here is we can use our Marco special. We have the super classing of Marco once again as well. And then we can just start, like, hitting Kaido. Remember, you have, like, a lot of HP with Marco. We have about 100k HP regularly, and then with the overheal mechanic of Luffy and Sanji, we have 140k. So don't be afraid to hit some perfects here, like, there's no issues. The burn is 15k, which is a lot, but it doesn't matter too much because like we can just tank it. Like it just works like an absolute wonderland. On the second turn, Kaido will revive, and then he gives a special bind. Because we had a 2-turn attack boost, Bonnie's great here because Bonnie can not only remove the special bind, but she actually gives us a chain lock, which means taking out Kaido is just incredibly easy. It's super nice. Once we move into the final stage against Basil Hawkins, he turns into the opposite color to our captain, but because we are a Psy captain, he stays Psy. He puts up 2 turns of defense up and gives us Despair. Very annoying. So Robin, the usual culprit here, is very good. As you saw her remove the defensive effects on the Holden stage, she actually removes the defense up and the Despair on this particular stage as well. She's a Psy fighter too, which is she's going to see a lot of play under Marco, which is super nice. We're going to finish it off with this amazing special animation. Marco's special animation, they did him absolutely justice. His special looks absolutely phenomenal. We're going to use that special to give us an attack boost. If you want to, like, you can actually save the Bonnie special, and like that works too. But we also want to use the Shanks special to get the base stat boost and the orb buff as well. We have our recovery orb still stockpiled from the whole run. And from here, we are basically just going to absolutely decimate Hawkins with Bonnie. Now, I do obviously plan to get the final attack with Marco, so it doesn't really showcase, like, the best damage output here. As you can see, I'm hitting like greats and hit like a good. But as you'll see, like we had no issues taking out Hawkins. Marco does the job very well and actually does the forest very fast. But if you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the little Marco showcase, be sure to check out the channel for more. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any other Marco content. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to belt the like button. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, we're behind this beautiful world. Please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching and I'll catch you all in the next one. Lates!